Hi guys, big up to the yachties. Hi love bugs. Tonight we're going to do a review on The Flash, Season 4, Episode 15. You guys, I did a video before and I had to delete it. I'm not sure what in the world is going on. If you tap on it, it wasn't working, so I had to delete it and start over fresh. So sorry about that guys. Anyway, let's get into it. Before we get into it, please press a like and please subscribe to my channel. Everybody have subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So let's get into it. So first, let's start out with our westallen, baby. Yes! Let's start out with westallen. So it started with Barry and Iris at Star Labs, and Barry ran in and he was sweating, he was crying, and he was saying to his baby girl Iris, the queen bee, that there's a bomb and he tried to stop it, but he can't stop it and he doesn't know what to do. Oh my god, that was so romantic. Then after that we go to the present day, and because basically that happened in the later on in the episode. So we go back to the beginning of the episode where Iris and Barry and Cisco was at, and basically Barry was trying to train and he kept on need Cisco to vibe him back and forth, and Cisco got fed up because Cisco was like, I've been doing this for hours now and I'm sick of it, I can't do it anymore. And then Barry came out and he missed it again. He was like, Cisco, vibe me again. And he's like, Iris, and Iris said Barry, and basically he's trying to tell him, take a break, calm down, you're doing too much. And so he went over there and he's like, I gotta get Chavo. And she was like, Barry, you need a break. And so he's like, what I'm gonna do if I can take a break? And she's like, maybe we should go on date night. And she was like, I know we're the Flash, because they are the Flash people, okay? But they need to take some time for themselves. And then Barry's like, you're right, I'm going to make a reservation, because he's like, even though we're married and we spend all the time together at work, at home, I was like, yes! And in the same bed, we really don't spend a lot of time together. I just love it. And he put his head on her like that, and I was like, yes! And then Wells called him. He was like, Alan. Then he was like, what's Alan? I was like, yes! I'm here for it. So they went upstairs to see Wells, and Wells told him that he find a way how they could trap Devo, a.k.a. Becky, a.k.a. Easy, a.k.a. Sheep, whatever, okay? And, they could trap her because they think she's coming out from a dimension portal or something like that. And, he's working on a way so they could catch Devo, a.k.a. Becky, a.k.a. you know what I mean, people? So then Jesse Quick showed up. Yes, big up to Jesse Quick. She showed up, and Barry put his head out and said, Wally's not here. It was funny. But basically, she came to see her dad. And so she went to see her dad, and she was like, why can't you talk about mom? Why won't you talk about mom? And he was like, I can't. And he basically slammed his hand on the thing. He's like, it's too hard for him to talk about the mom. Oh, my God. That part was so sad. But it is what it is, Jesse. Understand daddy can't talk about mommy right now. But it was really, I love that part. Then we go to somewhere in August. They got a tip that a bomb was going to go off. So basically, Barry rushed there. Caitlin, Barry, and Barry and Cisco went there because they were trying to stop the bomb. And Jessica came too because she's like, I'm going to help because I'm here. So they show up there. Joe was there already, and they rushed in. So they thought they got everything under control. And Barry's like, I'm here. He said to the girl, it's not going to happen. She turned around and said, it did happen already. And Barry took his mask off because he's like, holy crap. And so he ran in there and he looked and he realized that he went off, and he was like, holy shit. So then Jesse ran in and I was like, what's going on? And Barry basically tell her that the bomb is off already, and he's like, I don't really know what to do. The bomb is off already. Jesse looked at it. He told her, run to, we need Jay. Jay might know what's going on. Big up to Jay, because Jay's back in there. And he's like, Jay might know what's going on. So she ran to Earth 3 to get Jay. So Barry, it's a flash time. He went to flash time to get Cisco and got Cisco out. And he told Cisco what's going on. He said, Cisco, could you help? And Cisco basically said, I'm going to try to breach it somewhere else. And he tried to breach it, but he realized that because they're in the flash time, that Cisco power is weak and it's not going to work. And then Cisco start getting weak, and Barry's like, I have to, let's slow time down again because you won't survive in this time, basically. So he had to freeze it down, and Cisco went back in time. So he ran to Star Lab. He basically put Wells, big up to Wells, in the flash time also, and he was telling Wells, what was going on, if Wells could solve the problem. Wells like, maybe you should throw it into, I was about to say Flashpoint, but not Flashpoint. Maybe you should throw it in the Speed Force. And Wells was like, maybe, I don't know. And Wells never say maybe, because Wells knows everything. He's always on point. So Barry was like, okay, that's an idea. So, Wells says maybe. He said he's not sure. So Barry was like, okay, that's the plan, that's the plan. And then Wells was getting weak again, so Barry basically said I have to slow down time again. Then Jay came and Barry said, Wells told me I basically have to throw it in the Speed Force. And Jay Garrett said, no, you can't throw it in Speed Force because all the speedsters are gonna lose their speed. You can't do that. And Barry was like, I have no choice. And Jay was like, no, that's not an option. That will not be an option. I won't let you do it. So basically, they come up with another plan, and Jay told Barry about the other plan that basically maybe we could freeze it. If you freeze it, that will slow it down, or that will, blow it up or whatever. So they basically slow down time again to get Killer Frost. Yes, Killer Frost, you're in the building. And Killer Frost tried to freeze it, but it didn't work, and she got weak also. And as soon as she got weak, Barry told her that he got slow in time, put her back again. And Killer Frost said, please save Caitlin. I thought it was so cute. Then Jake rushed back, but Jay got weaker and weaker and weaker because he was feeling sick the whole time, but he didn't tell him. He got weaker and weaker, and he basically told Barry that, I can't do this one with you. I'm about to tap out. So basically, he slowed on time, and then they froze him too. And then Barry was like real frustrated because he didn't know what to do. Jay was basically the answer, and Jay basically can't help it now because I guess old age, because he's been doing this for a long time. And so Barry's like, I don't know what to do. And he basically told my girl Jessie, like, you got to leave. You got to go back to Earth too, because I promise your father that nothing will happen to you. And she's like, no, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. And Barry's like, go. I don't want anything to happen to you. So she basically sped off, and Barry just walking around watching everybody, and he didn't know what to do. He got frustrated. He looked at Joe, and then we go to Star Lab where Jessie showed up, and she basically talked to her dad, and she was like, listen, I understand why you can't talk about it. Then we get the romantic part, and yes! westallen, baby! westallen forever! And Barry ran in there, and, he was so frustrated, he started crying, and he basically went to the flash time with his sweet Iris, and he's crying, and he's like, Iris, I try to save everybody, but I can't. It's a bomb, and I can't save everybody, and I try. And he basically tell Iris that, how he feels about him. Iris is like, every time with you is pressure, and he basically tells Iris that she's his rod. And then Iris, the queen bee, Iris westallen, people, not Caitlin, not Cisco, not Wells, came up with the plan, people. Remember that westallen haters who always hating her and said, oh, she has no idea. She is smarter than she look, people. And you know what? I'm tired of people saying she's not smart. She's very smart. Anyway, let's move on to that because I'm not going to go to my rant like I was going to you, the westallen hater. So basically, she told him that when you were in the Speed Force, this is the plan that Cisco came up with to get you out of it. And so she said, you need to run back into the Speed Force. And that part was so awesome. When he was running to the Speed Force, I was like, yes, I'm feeling it. And he ran in there and he grabbed a lightning bolt, and then he ran out fast, and then he just threw it at the bomb. He blew the bomb up. And when he got hooked back up, he was like, Joe was like, flash. And he was like, are we dead? And Joe was like, no. And he was like, okay. I was like, oh my God. So then Iris ran to the things. It's like, Barry, are you okay? But he didn't answer. That part happened before, but then Joe was like, are you okay? And it's like, yeah, it's okay. Then we go back to Star Lab, and basically we had Joe, Iris, and Barry, and Cisco, and then everybody was talking about what happened, and Jay Garrett walked in and said, a lot of this have to go to Iris. She did a good job, and Barry was like, yes, and I was like, yes! And basically, then Jay said, I'm going to retire, which he needs to, listen, you got to retire sometime. Big up to Jay Garrett. Good retirement. And basically went to Barry and Iris, and Barry said, I know I'm fast enough to get rid of the bull, aka DeVoe, aka Becky, aka Izzy, aka he, she, out there. Okay. I can't. So then Barry said, right, I need to slow down. And then Iris said, scooch on my baby, and she laid next to her baby boy, and I was like, yes. And then we go to Wells and his daughter, Jessie, and basically Jessie, he put whatever that thing is called, on Jesse's head, and he was like, it's hard for me to talk about it because I love her so much. She's the love of my life, and I understand why. And he make her hear about when she, her mother was giving birth to her, and when she came into the world, and I was like, I teared up a little bit. I thought that part was so romantic. They went to Jitters, and Wells and Caitlin, they were talking, and that girl came. I don't know if it's Dawn, or if her name is going to be Nora, or whatever, because I was watching a YouTuber, and it makes sense what he said when he said Nora shouldn't be here. So everybody thought that was Barry's mom, but maybe they don't name her Dawn like the comic book. Maybe they name her Nora Allen. I don't know. Let's see what happened. I think she's Iris and Barry's daughter. But anyway, that's basically the end. It was a really good episode. Thank you guys for watching. Please just a like. Thanks. Bye-bye.